Hey family, what y'all been up to? You guys, we just wanted to jump on and just have a small little chit chat. We just kind of want to touch base with you guys, y'all. So much has been going on. You guys have been witness to a lot of it in various YouTube channels. But before we get started, we want to do a quick update on phase 4. So just to kind of let you know that phase 4 they're in the process of clearing phase 4 and demarcating phase 4. So the plots have not been demarcated yet on ground and the pillars have not been put in place. They're working on that. But the land is for sale currently now, as we've told you before. So the plots in phase 4, all of them are 70 by 100 plots, you guys, and they are 90,000 CDs. So right now that's $5,806.45. And so so they're already for sale. So again, just like you guys have been doing, we've spoken to several of you already, and you guys have chosen your plots. Some of you have your paperwork already. And so for those of you who are still contemplating and you want Landon and I to assist you in this purchase process, please send us an email at thebotleysinghana@gmail.com. Again, that's thebotleysinghana@gmail.com. The first thing we'll do is set up a consultation with you so we can kind of get an idea of what your needs are. Some of you don't just want land. You have several other questions, which is absolutely fine. But let us know and we can help you kind of go through some of that so you can kind of see what it is you need, okay? So give us an email, thebotleysinghana@gmail.com. Again, thebotleysinghana@gmail.com. And remember, you guys, Landon and I will not reach out to you for land, right? So we're not going, this is the only invitation you're going to get to contact us. We won't contact you first. So be very mindful. There are people who are very crafty, who are doing things they have no business doing.
Yeah, so in essence, if anybody reaches out to you to buy land, it's not us.
It's not us.
You will reach out to us.
Yes.
And then that's when the conversations begin.
Yeah.
We will never reach out to you. We'll never send you an email. We'll never contact anybody looking for land before they contact us.
Absolutely.
So know that. And we do a video call.
Yes.
Anytime. It's never by text alone.
Yes.
It's never by phone alone. You will see our faces.
That's right. That's
Just
right.
a heads up.
Just a heads up.
Yeah.
Just a heads up. It's all right. Give us an email, you guys, okay? And we'll walk you through the whole process. We got you. But on another note, we've been so busy, you guys. So you guys know that we were blessed enough to receive our Ghanaian citizenship.
Yes.
And so we have been on a high ever since. We have been celebrating with our friends.
The whole week.
We've been celebrating with our friends, with our community, you guys. It's just been amazing. And so it's been wonderful. And and so we've got many questions on, like, how did that happen? Like, what happened? Like, what was the process? And so we just kind of want to share the process with you. First of all, let me just say this. And a lot of people say, well, how did it happen? How did you know? A friend of ours, thank you, Miss Bernadette, shared information with us. She shared information with us. She told us that, listen, there's an opportunity. They are accepting applications for Ghanaian citizenship. This is something you guys ought to look into. You guys, and this is not something that they advertise on TV or anything like that. So we never would have known had she not shared the information. Yeah. So I want to encourage you guys, share information. Share information. If you get it, share it. Even if you think, the person is not interested or don't need it or already have it, just share the information. Because it turned out to be a real blessing that she shared that information with us. And so that's how we came to know about the opportunity to get Ghanaian citizenship. But then we had to do what, baby? We had to get our police report.
Yeah, police report done. Fingerprints. It was quite it wasn't too bad.
It wasn't
too bad. But we had to kind of jump through hoops to do it because we was on the last few days. Of us receiving that.
We dropped everything.
Yeah, we literally dropped everything and drove from place to place to get this done, get that done, and but it was worth it.
It was all worth it.
Yeah.
So that was just to get our police report, right? They want to make sure you ain't a criminal, right? And so after we did that, then we just kind of waited to receive the invite for an interview.
Yeah.
right? Because there is an interview process, right? And we've learned that everybody who interview is not selected for citizenship. So again, we're very grateful that we were selected. And so many of you have asked, like, what kind of questions do they ask? And so, what kind of questions? Now, we were sitting side by side, but talking to two different people. So, what kind of questions did they
It was
ask
like
you, babe?
general information. It was almost like a conversation.
Yeah.
You know, they may have asked you, what did you do for work here? Where you live? Do you own land? Do you have a house? You know, just kind of general information. And we kind of checked the boxes on all of those things.
Yeah. It was very short.
Yeah, very short, maybe a 5 to 7 minute conversation. And then we were out of there.
And then we're out of there.
Know,
yeah. And so the person I was talking to, like, I think the only thing she asked me was what I did for work. And then we started talking about food. So I think it just kind of, you know, I think maybe he got most of the general questions or whatever. And the young lady and I were just kind of having general conversation. They were taking notes the entire time. So those are just the kind of questions that we were asked. I don't know what everybody else was asked. I'm sure it was probably along the same lines or whatever, but I hope that helps you guys, because many people have asked us, like, what kind of questions, like, what is the criteria? I don't know what the criteria was.
It was nothing specific that I can think of.
Yeah.
It was like I say, it was like we were just sitting there having a conversation. You would ask a couple questions, but, you know, it's something you might ask somebody you just met.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know what the criteria was for that, but it's hard to say. It really is hard to say.
Yeah, and so with that, you guys, just encourage you guys just to share information. If you get anything in regards to that, just share the information with people, because you just never know. You know, you just never know. And again, we thank you, Miss Bernadette, for sharing that information with us, because other than that, we never would have known that the opportunity had. Well, we never would have known as soon as we did, because we were running up against a timeline. You know, we do have some friends that went through the same process that would have shared it with us, I'm sure, but we were running up against a timeline. And so, share your information, you guys. And so one of the things, you guys, an organization many of you are probably already aware of that we have just joined, is the African American Association of Ghana. It's the AAAG here in Ghana. And so it's a really good organization, you guys. They are involved in everything. And so I encourage you guys to maybe check into it and see if that's an organization you want to be a part of. I do know that when important things happen like this citizenship, they know, right? That information is filtered through there, so you can know that as well. Again, they're involved in so many things. They're so involved. And so some of those things you may be interested in, some things you may not be interested in, but they're connected into the community, right? I've talked to several of you who are single, who are thinking about doing this journey on your own. I can tell you, in that group, there are many just like you, right? So I think it's a great group to connect with and become familiar with in that aspect. So the AAAG, African American Association of Ghana, you guys should check them out.
Yes.
And so that's what we've been doing, y'all. And guess what else? We got our passports. We got our passports. Y'all, we're Ghanaian.
We're Ghanaian.
That's what it says.
Yeah, that's what that says.
So we're super excited, y'all. I'm telling you, so much has happened. We've had to, like I said, after we got the citizenship, the next day we went to do our have our nationality updated on our Ghana card. That was a process, but nonetheless, we got it done. And here's a tip for you guys: don't let your Ghana card expire.
Oh no,
that's just going to cost you more money, right? It's so we let ours expire. Well, we didn't let it expire; it expired. But then when we started going through the interview process for citizenship, we thought, well, let's just wait, so we don't have to do it twice.
So we have to get it twice. Yeah.
But y'all, by the time we do that, we were going on month number 3, and it cost us.
Yeah,
it cost us.
Don't let your Ghana cards expire.
Yeah, don't.
More than 30 days.
Yeah.
If it's not more than 30 days, I think you're good. But anything past that, yeah, you're gonna have to pay. So any type of license, anything that you get here, don't let it expire. Because it's only gonna cost you in the end.
Yeah. So stay on top of it. And so, but yeah, you guys. So we got our passports, and this was a quick process, y'all. We got our passports in under a week. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Under a week. I'll just say that. And so we're super excited. We're talking about now where we're going.
Yeah.
We have so many choices, you guys, to just like go all over this beautiful continent.
So many places in Africa. I can't even begin it. You know, in one mind, we want to go to Kenya first, then that kind of changed. Maybe it's going to be South Africa.
We don't know.
It may be Botswana.
We don't know.
Mauritius, Tanzania. We don't know.
We don't know.
But every place here is beautiful. Just go on YouTube and you just type in any one of these countries, whether it's Durban or Uganda or Botswana, any one of them. They got plenty of videos on all these places. They're beautiful. It makes it hard to really choose where we want to go, but we going somewhere.
And wherever we go, we're gonna take y'all with us. So I'm gonna document all of it. We don't know when that's gonna be yet. We still have some things got to work out. There's still so many places in Ghana we have not been.
That's true.
So many places we have not seen.
Togo's gonna be one too.
Yeah,
that's at the top of my list.
Babe wants to go to Togo.
That's of course where my bloodline begins in Togo. The Ewe tribe or Ewe people in Togo. So it's definitely and that's driving distance. We're probably maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours away, something like that.
I don't know.
But yeah,
we're gonna get there.
We're gonna get there. In Togo. So
yes. So can you imagine, like 4 years ago, we weren't even thinking about Africa.
No, we wasn't.
4 years ago, Africa was not on our radar. We never even thought about Africa.
Thought about coming to Africa.
Never thought about coming to Africa, just because we just never thought about it. Like we were just very ignorant to what Africa had to offer. Just like many people, we just did not know, right?
Or just believe the lies that they tell us about Africa.
Yeah.
You know, and all you see is the bad parts of Africa, and understand there's 54 countries here.
Yep.
Africa is huge. It's humongous. You can't even compare. You can put, I just saw this just the other day. You could put India, the United States, South America, Mexico, all on the continent of Africa, and you still can put other places. Yeah.
Wow.
Africa is huge.
Wow. It's amazing, y'all.
It is.
We have so much to see. So much to see. Yeah. Like I say, still here in Ghana, we have so much to see. Yeah. But I just think that's kind of, that's how the Most High works, y'all. You can have your whole life, you think, planned out. 4 years ago, again, we were never thinking about Ghana. We weren't thinking about Africa, period. Yeah. And now we have moved here. We have moved our whole life here. We've built our home here. We're now Ghanaian citizens, and we have a passport.
Dual citizens, y'all.
Dual citizenship, y'all. And so when the Most High has plans for you, you just might as well go ahead and submit to him. Might as well go ahead and submit to him, because
when you say move,
just move. Just move. And it's been a blessing, because Ghana has accepted us and embraced us. The community has welcomed us, and we just feel so blessed. Yeah. We feel very blessed. And so for you guys who are still coming and thinking about coming, Babe and I have many conversations with you guys. You know, I think you guys are on the right track from what we've talked about. You guys are planning, you're working together, you're figuring it all out before you get here. You're familiarizing yourself with the ins and outs of Ghana. And so I think you guys are doing an amazing job. And so we look forward to you guys getting here and just letting Ghana love on you the way it's loved on us. And so we think you guys are doing an amazing job. And so, again, if you guys have any questions about moving here, just, send us an email. Let's set up something. Let's have a conversation. I know I've talked to many of y'all, and the first thing you guys would say, well, we didn't want to bother you. Like, you're never bothering us. Yeah. Like, never bothering us. Like, send us an email. Let's set something up. Let's have a conversation. We understand you guys have questions, right? And so we can answer those for you. If we can't, then we can't. But we're willing to share what we know. Yeah.
We realize that, this is a big move. You're going to have a lot of questions. So you can reach out to us with whatever questions. We've had people call and they actually have a list. It's like, well, start from your list. There's no time limit on nothing. Look, when you have questions, give us a call. Yep. Certain things that you want answered or need answers or have questions about. We're here for it. We're here for that. So just reach out to us and give us a call.
Yeah. So that's it, y'all. That's it. You got something else, baby?
No, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I hope that this encourages you guys. I hope the whole journey is encouraging you guys, from building of a house to citizenship to getting a passport. I hope it all encourages, because it's all very possible. Yeah. And you guys, Babe and I are not the only ones doing it. There are several couples who are here who are doing it. Just everybody's not on YouTube though. But trust me when I tell you, there are several couples who are here who are doing it. There are singles who are here and who's doing it. So it can be done. Just make sure you plan. Yeah, just make sure you make some good connections. One last thing that I want to say is that when you guys come here, whoever you've made a connection with here on the continent and who have helped you in the beginning, stick with them until you have made other relationships. What I mean, stick with them. If you've had somebody who's here, who's helped you get your visa, who's helped you get your Ghana card, who's helped you get your residency, stay with people who you know has helped somebody you know, if that makes sense. You work with people who you know has helped someone you know. Don't get here and one person helps you and then all of a sudden you meet a person at the store who says, I can do this, I can do that. And it's not that they can't, but when things start to go awry, you know, then you'll call us or somebody else and then you'll be like, well we can't help you then because I don't know who this is. Right? And not just us, I mean, so it's just better. It's just better. And then the longer you're here, you'll build those relationships. But from the beginning, I would recommend you guys stay and work with somebody who's worked with somebody you know. And that would just kind of alleviate a lot of stress because things can go awry. And it's not that they're doing anything wrong. And sometimes your process may not be as smooth. And you know how we can be. We coming over here and, you know, we going through a process and it's not as smooth as we think. Immediately we think something wrong. And it's not that it's something wrong, it's something went awry. But stick with somebody who you know has helped somebody you know. And that's my advice to you guys, okay? Because when you get here, you're going to meet a lot of people who want to be helpful and who can probably be helpful. But start off with somebody you know who's helped somebody you know. And just trust me, okay? All right?
We'll leave it at that.
Leave it at that. All right, you guys. So again, we just want to say hello. We love you. Thank you for congratulating us. And again, send us an email if you're interested in Babe and I assisting you with some land here in Grace City. Our email address is thebotleysInGhana@gmail.com. Again, that's thebotleysInGhana@gmail.com. That's it. Shalom.
Shalom.